Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another live stream. And I have no idea if I'm live or not. I think I am because I hit the live button or the go live button. And I'm like realizing okay, why does it still stay scheduled? And it pops up a new screen. And then I had to hit go live. So I hope, hopefully you guys are here with me. Happy Sunday evening and welcome to another live hangout show. If you are new to the channel and haven't ever hung out with me and the gang here on YouTube, this is basically just your show. This is where, you pose questions that you want to talk about and we could talk about them in the chat here live. And again, just thanks everybody for being here tonight. I just got back from visiting my sister. I'm out of town. She lives about 4 hours away. And so that was a lot of fun. And got to do some axe throwing and some knife throwing, which was really cool. And it was just really fun time. It was a real quick trip though. And so now we're back home, ready for work. But anyway, I thought it'd be fun to kind of go live for just a little bit and check in with the family here. So anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Again, hopefully I'm live here. So as the questions start filtering in, I want to say hello to people that are here. Weapon X is here. He said, "What's up, Chris? It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much." We've got Kenneth in the house. Hello to everyone. Hi, Kenneth. Hope you're having a great weekend. I can't believe the weekend's already over. It is always amazing how fast it goes. It really does go quick. Bat Beast in the house. What's up, Chris? Brotherhood member. Thank you very, very much. And again, thank you to all of our members that are here. If you're interested in becoming a member of the channel, it does give you early access to videos and other perks. So thank you guys very, very much. The join button is down below. So again, thanks to all of our members and future members. And speaking of members, we have Bat Kid Voodoo in the house. He says, yo, yo. Thank you very much for being here, my friend. Hope you're having a great weekend. And again, I can't believe it's already over. Anyway, I got up early this morning to watch my Chiefs play a little bit today. So that was nice. I want to give a shout out to Ives, a fellow collector here. He's had some videos on the channel and stuff over the years, but he's been a member and he got to go to the Chiefs game in Germany today. So that was really neat. I'm very jealous, but it was one heck of a crazy game versus Miami. If you watch football, I'm a big football fan. So that was a lot of fun to see, see them, representing the NFL over there. Seems like a great crowd and just a lot of fun. All right, we got Georgia in the house. Good evening, Chris. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. And we've got Ulysses Montez in the house. Hello to you. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the show. We've got Paula Wanter in the house. Paula, I hope you're doing great. It was great to see you. I enjoyed your comment about Ledger this weekend. Again, it's been a minute since he's been on the channel, but yeah, he's definitely hit full teenager mode. He's driving now. And so it's just crazy. But yeah, we had a great time doing the axe throwing. I don't know if anybody watching's ever done axe throwing before, but that was a lot of fun. Did axe throwing and knife throwing, different games and stuff with my family. So it was a lot of fun. I had 2 bullseyes, which I was pretty excited about. And I don't know, it was just a lot of fun. It was a great time. Ryan Maiden in the house. Maiden. I think I don't know if I did that wrong last time too. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Thanks. Same to you, Ryan. Hope you're having a great time. And again, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here. Luis Mendoza in the house. What's your favorite color? My favorite color, I would say I tend to go probably blue. I'd say blue or red are probably my favorite colors. I really like blue a lot. I like purple. John Connor in the house. Good evening, peeps. Thank you very much, John, for being here. And again, thanks everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. If you're one of the 50 people in here right now, if you would do me a favor and hit that little like button right there, that does help other people find the live content. Lets our group grow. And so thank you very much for that in advance. If you are enjoying the show, that really does help. And another thing, if you guys just really want to help out the show, it really does help out tremendously if you share, that we're live. You can share with your friends and family and people that you think would like the content. And also just please share the general channel if you think that other people would like collecting content like this. We continue to want to grow the channel. And so that is the biggest thing you can do to help, is just simply share it with your friends so we can grow together. Josue Collectibles in the house. Good evening to you. Thank you for being here, my friend. I hope you're having a great Sunday evening or Monday morning, depending on where you're at. Cobra Edits 0. Hey, Chris, quick question. I know you don't collect Hot Toys, but I'm planning on displaying my figures with their art boxes behind them in a DTOF. You had a DTOF. Will it fit? Thanks. I think so, because the shelves can be adjustable depending on how you set it up. And so I would think it would fit. The shelves seem pretty tall. I think it maybe just depends on the Hot Toys box. But I know I've seen a lot of DTOFs used for Hot Toys. Well, I still have mine. It's in the other room. I'm actually thinking about putting it in here. Maybe put like the bat cowl. You can see I put the Batman cowl right there. It might go in that glass. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, but we'll see. But anyway, hopefully it'll fit. It would certainly not be heavy enough. I mean, I wouldn't worry about the heaviness. Chiefs, good game. Yeah, it was a crazy game. It's like a really good first half, really crappy second half. Hold on, I got to sneeze. Sorry, guys. Sneeze, it didn't come. So I'm sure you could relate to that. Sorry. So anyway, sorry about that, guys. Great game. Good first half, bad second half. It was not good. Gatsu30, thank you very much. Evening to you. Thank you for being here. Neil, greetings from New Zealand. Just got my Tweeterhead16 Harley. What a special statue. Love the channel. Thank you very much, Neil. I appreciate it. And that's a great statue. Obviously, it's the one where she's up on top of all the Joker boxes and gadgets and things. And it's just a really cool piece. I think Tweeterhead did a really, really great job on that, without a doubt. Hold on just a second. This is my son asking if we should let the dogs in. It's time for them to come in. Fred is in the house. Hello, Bats Joker here. Thank you very much, Fred. Hope you're doing great, my friend. Did he pass it? Yes, he did. He does. He's driven out of town before, and so he has to drive with a parent, obviously. But here soon he'll be able to drive to school and practice and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty crazy that he's driving. And yes, he did pass, and he passed with flying colors. He's a good, very cautious driver. Chris, are you still selling that Tony Daniel original piece? Yes, I still have it for sale. Let me go grab it. All right, so this is the piece that I'm selling right here. This is the Tony Daniel original. It's ink and watercolor, which is really cool. It says Tony S. Daniel 2023. It will not come framed. I'll take it out of the frame, but it's a pretty good size image. I think it's 9x11. I think, but it's really cool because it's got some grays and some blacks, as you can see. But I paid $400, and so I'm asking for $400 plus shipping. So if anybody's interested, please hit me up at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. And the reason I'm selling this one is because I got this one. This one I just got in, and so I am excited about that. It's very, very cool. King, thank you very much. It's good to see you again. It's great to see you too, King. Yoda, Dark Jedi, hello, everyone. Thank you for being here as well. Another Brotherhood member. Thank you. Been working on building display shelves all day. Time to relax. That's awesome, Ben. Hope you have that time to relax. I know how hard it could be. I think as long as it's not a DX box, it should fit with no problems. I think so too, Ryan. I think as long as it's a regular box, you'd be fine. Hi, Chris. Dutch collector. I'm on holiday in Florida. Nice to see you live. That's awesome. I hope are you going to Disney? Are you going to Disney? Let me know. Have you seen the Mask of the Phantasm hot toy? I have not seen that. I've seen the Mondo, if that's what you're talking about, the Mondo, and it's really awesome. Really awesome. Would you accept any kind of payment plan for that, Chris? Sure, a couple payments or something like that. That'd be fine if you want to split it up. Just email me. We can talk about it. Are the rumors true that Prime 1 will produce 1/4 Batman statues now instead of 1/3 due to decreasing sales? I don't think that Prime 1 has a tremendous amount of confidence in the DC stuff right now. I think the sales, you could tell by the ES. But even if you look at some of their other edition sizes for some of the, anime stuff and some of the other stuff, I really think that all of those have been really low edition sizes too. So it's not just DC. They have said that they will continue to do 1/3. They're just going to slow down. So I would imagine maybe, 3, 4, 5 pieces a year, maybe. And then I think they're really going to focus on quarter scale. But the quarter scales that the pricing on the quarter scales have been as much as a third scale. So I don't really understand the thinking there, but obviously they're more of like a diorama type thing. I'm not sure what that is. I'm sorry, King. Yeah, I'm gonna do a unboxing video, I think, for it. So yeah, definitely we'll unbox that for sure. Or maybe I'll just unbox it tonight. Maybe we'll unbox it tonight. Maybe we'll have an unexpected live unboxing. How's it going, the Namek? Happy Sunday, everyone. Thank you for being here. That Phantasm looks so awesome. Really tempted to get her. Yeah, it's really, really well done. I think the Man Bat was really awesome. I got a chance to see both of them at San Diego, and I think they're awesome. I really do. Let's see. What do you think about the Prime 1 Dark Side on Throne? People don't seem to like it. I don't know. I just think that there's been other versions of that Dark Side that's been so good. Like, I still think the Sideshow one's very, very good. So, and I think that people are probably worried about the shipping on it and the price point. And so I think any piece going forward is automatically going to have a little bit of negativity going toward it. So I don't know. I think it looks cool. I just don't know. I mean, it's not something I would buy. Chris, semi-personal question: when did you quit smoking and drinking? Well, I don't smoke or drink much. I don't smoke at all, but occasionally I drink here and there, but not very often. I'm just not. Our whole family's not really a drinking family, but had a nice, refreshing beer this weekend. So that's usually it for me, at beer every once in a while. Man, I'm still waiting for my Detective Comics 1000 statue to ship from Spec. Every time I see yours, I'm always jealous. Well, I hope. Again, I just don't know why it's taking so long. So I don't know if you've reached out to Todd or not, but I just it kills me that you're still having to wait for it. Future statue collecting, they send you piece by piece head. I mean, that's what I said the other day in my video. It's like, with the Back to the Future video. Thanks everybody that humored me for that little skit that I did. Somebody said they're like, don't do any more skits. But anyway, I just think they're kind of funny. So it's just fun to do every once in a while, right? But anyway, I do think that I was joking about that, but I could see it kind of becoming that. It's like it's just like. That's all we're going to be able to afford. It's just crazy. Hope you get to feeling better. I'm fine. Did I say I wasn't? I don't know. Maybe my sneeze. I mean, I got allergies, so I don't know if that's why. Hello, everyone. Thanks, Jimmy G in the house. Another Brotherhood member. Thank you, Jimmy G. For 190, it's not a bad price. Are you talking about the Mondo? Hey, Chris, this is from Lane Kramer. Hey, Chris, what do you think the price point is going to be for that Scar Predator from Prime 1? It's one of my top 3 Predators. It's him, Celtic, Chopper, and Wolf from... I just don't know. The Predator pieces seem to be quite pricey because they're really quite massive. And so I don't even begin to guess, but I would imagine it's going to be, in that $2,000 range and maybe on up. I don't know, but it's going to be expensive. Follow up to my previous question, will you be selling your Arkham line knowing that the 1/3 line will be taking a back seat? I still want to focus on third scale for this room. I think third scale works best in this room. Yes, there is some spaces for quarter scale, but my heart goes toward the third scale things. I am intrigued by like the Killer Croc versus Batman just because it is a larger piece. So if it's a bigger quarter scale, I'm interested. But also just knowing that, that Legendary Beast is going to do a line. I'm very excited about that. So, I know we've got a Clayface and a Ra's al Ghul and Batman and some of these other characters coming. Also, our good friends at Tweeterhead has announced that they're doing a 1/3 scale line. I do want to promote the show Wednesday on Rogues Gallery Live. They are coming on. They are going to world premiere a bunch of different pieces from that line. We've seen Superman teased, and they're going to wow you with a lot of other reveals. So you're not going to want to miss Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Rogues Gallery Live. We're going to be world premiering a lot of those busts. And so I think that the busts are going to be really great because they're wanting to do an extensive line, and I think it's going to really complement collections. So people are going to get 3rd scale pieces at $300. At least that's, what they're hoping to keep that price point at as long as possible. But, again, the Superman bust is $300. So if you don't have a Superman in your collection and you want a Superman 3rd scale to go with your other 3rd scale pieces as kind of a companion piece or a proximity piece, I think it's really quite awesome. It's maybe not what everybody wants to collect, but I think it's a great idea. And especially if they can keep it at that price point, I think it's really exciting. How bad do you think shipping costs will get? Bad. They're not going away, I don't think. We've seen some hits and misses with somebody posted today on Facebook that they had something in their cart a while back and it was really bad, and they put it in their cart now and it's not as bad. So I just think it's kind of hit or miss. And I don't know what the rhyme or reason is. Some companies or some people feel like companies are padding it a bit. I don't know. I don't have proof of that. It just seems really high compared to other people. So I don't even begin to tell you or to know the ins and outs of the shipping world, but I know that shipping is killing this hobby. Hey, Spider, thank you very much. What's up, Chris and crew? Thank you for being here. Lewis, if you really think about it, the shovel was a groundbreaking invention. It was indeed. What do you think is your favorite 1/3 scale statue you own? For me, without question, it's Tech 1000. I love the statue. I've got to let me move this out of the way so you can see. There he is, right back here. Tech 1000. I love it. I just think it's just, to me, it's an iconic. It's as iconic of a statue as you can get. I really love it. What's up, Chris? I've got like 10 more statues coming within the next 2 years, POs and stuff, but I kind of want to get back into Lego. I mean, Lego, you can get a lot more bang for your buck, kind of, with Lego. Lego's very, very expensive. There was a Lego I wanted for my office that's like Peter Pan, flying through the little bit of London. And I think it's a really cool statue. It was like $40 and it's not much, or no, $60. It was $60 and it was like this little tiny thing. And there was nothing neat. I mean, it was cool, but I don't think it was $60 cool. So Lego's very, very expensive. I did end up buying the Lego Batcave, the big, the Batcave. And so I'm going to be, getting that for Christmas. And so I'm excited about that. I thought about maybe doing it live since the Batmobile was an epic fail, but maybe I could build it with you guys. But Lego's awesome too. Just bought the Jim Lee Batcave 1/3 today, my second prime one, so very excited. Congratulations. That's an awesome piece. I think you're going to love it, Ben Cave. That's awesome. If you were collecting movie pieces, would you consider adding Batman Begins, Ra's al Ghul to the collection if they ever make one? Possibly. I don't know if that would be a priority just because it's basically just Liam Neeson in a black suit most of the time. But depending on the look, I think I would maybe be interested. I would rather have a Two-Face or a Scarecrow over the Liam Neeson character. But I do want a Ra's al Ghul comic book version. New cartoon Justice League Infinite in January. That'd be good. Hopefully that'll be fun. Chris has completely spoiled me. I only collect 1/3 scale now. I tell you guys, and you can understand, John. Once you go 1/3, it's really hard to see anything else. I think the life size is cool and half scale is okay, but 1/3 scale is where it's at for me. I love the size. Marvel used to have a build-a-figure where you get one piece to another figure in the boxes of other figures. Yeah, and again, I just think that could be kind of fun. And if you watched my video today, I was just trying to shoot out some ideas of things that I think would be kind of neat to maybe kickstart the hobby a little bit. Some people loved the idea. Some people thought it was stupid. But again, same idea. It's like you buy a statue, you get a piece, and then you buy another statue, you get a piece. It could be fun. Justin Racklin, hi guys. Hi Chris, loving the new camera angle. We get to see the whole room now. Thank you very much. I'm still tweaking some things. I got some new equipment. I got some new little microphones I'm testing out, receivers and stuff. So hopefully I can get it to sound all better when I'm doing the reviews and working on another extra camera. So slowly piecing stuff together for you guys. Hey, Chris, did you ever receive a Gmail I had sent to you and it wasn't nice? Get back to me if you didn't get it. I was past. Maybe I was pissed, and I know you better than what they said. I'm not sure. Ronaldo, unless it was weeks ago. I'm not sure. Do you ever talk to companies about their licensing agreements, costs, approvals, how much choice they have in characters they make, requirements? A deep dive video about that would be fascinating. I do have some comments with them. I mean, some can't talk about it, and some do a little bit. But I think that they have mostly free reign of what they do, but they do have to get approval in the end, like what it looks like, if it's approved or not. And I know that sometimes that could be a really frustrating process. But yeah, I could maybe work on something like that, Paul. I just got my first Prime 1 statue, the 1/4 Guts Berserker armor, and my gosh, it's huge, 90 pounds. I really underestimated the scale. Yeah, that piece looks insane for a quarter scale. Talk about a lot of base. It's really cool. Adam says, can't stop staring at your bunker in the background. Do you think you'll ever add glass acrylic paneling? It's possible, but I mean, I'm not interested in that at that time. But I don't know. We'll see. Anything's possible. Invino says $5 super chat or super sticker. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Again, that all goes back into this bat bunker, the cost of that. So again, thank you guys so very much for your generosity. Means the world to me. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate the super chat. Thank you. What in the world is up with J&D prices? Looks like I'll be keeping my Sideshow Indiana with its peeling leather. It's a lot of money. Some people justify it, just like, I justify certain things in my collection. It is a lot. And so it just kind of depends on, I've got a $4,000 bust right there. Or maybe it was 3,800. I can't remember, but it's expensive. And so I spent the money because I thought it was worth it. Somebody's going to think that the Indiana Jones is worth it. I really think that they're close on that one. I think that they're close to getting him right. I think that Sean Connery looks really good. Some people felt like it needed to have a little thicker beard, but I think J&D is doing a really good job. It's just that their price points are really high for the size. So again, it just kind of depends on what you love, if it's worth it to you. Hey, Chris, would you ever collect other franchises beside DC Batman? I know you're looking at the new Iron Man statue. Would be cool to see other lines in your room. Yeah, I mean, Iron Man would be it probably for me. I love Marvel. And so seeing all the great Hulks out there and Iron Mans and seeing the legendary Beast Hulk that my friend Jeff Delaney has, things like that would be cool to collect. I would love to do that. I think it would also stress me out because again, that's money that I could have used toward a Batman statue. And so I don't know. I still have not bit the bullet. There's a number of statues that I want to order that I haven't still. I've been kind of trying to be patient a little bit with some of my pre-orders, but I don't know. Iron Man would be the way to go, I think, if I was going to go that way, Star Wars I used to collect. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, I could see myself maybe trying to do some movie stuff, but I'm going to stick with Batman movies. Are you going to see the new Godzilla -1 movie? I haven't really watched any of the Godzilla stuff or the King Kong stuff since, the early 2000s, whenever those other ones were coming out. So I haven't really been into them. When it comes to statues, 1/3 is the only scale that really speaks to me. And again, I still really like quarter, but like there's just something about third scale that just knocks my socks off. Hey Chris, how do you usually clean your statues? What about mixed media? Anything different? I do a lot of this. I use makeup brushes. Probably not as often as I should, but again, you just have to keep just dusting all the crevices and trying to get that dust off there. And in this room, I'm still trying to figure it out myself, Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, Ronaldo. Chris, what do you think about Terminator 1/2 by Prime? I think all those Terminator pieces that Prime and Blitzway are doing are really, really good. Especially, just those, like T800 and I just think that they're really good. I really like the likeness. So I recommend them. I think they're good. I mean, I'm not seeing them in person, but I love what I'm seeing. Ben Hizzle said they just got the Sideshow Venom PF and Carnage PF. Great job. Sorry, you're talking about, I think they're the ones I saw in San Diego, and I think they were both phenomenal. I just love the art direction on them. They're really good. I'd be on board to pay a monthly subscription fee if it meant we get better shipping rates from some companies. That would be cool. Somebody suggested that too, and I think it was today's video. I think maybe about maybe doing like some sort of subscription, where you sign up and you get pieces or whatever each month, or I think there could be some fun to that. Kind of like a statue subscription box type of thing. I don't know exactly how it would look, but I don't know. I think it'd be cool. Justin says, I know the scale isn't what you collect, but any thoughts on the Cryptozoic, Roman-inspired gold and newly announced silver variant DC Trinity statues? I think the only one that I've seen is the Wonder Woman, and I think it looks really good. I don't know how many collectors are going to gravitate towards something like that. I know Queen Studios did, kind of their classic looking, sculpted in stone. Which I think was really good, but I don't know if people will gravitate toward Cryptozoic. However, Cryptozoic, from what I've seen, I think they do a lot of really great work. They do things that are kind of off the cuff, like different things. Like they're the ones that did like the little Joker hand holding the playing card, or Harley Quinn holding the little popsicle. And we featured some of those pieces on the channel over the years. But they also did a Batman holding a Batarang too. So I would like to see more from them. I would like to see them do more full statues. I think that they offer definitely some great value. Usually their pieces are pretty affordable. And so I'm excited to see what they do with that Trinity. I don't know if it's something that I would gravitate toward. I would probably gravitate more toward the Queen Studio versions, but I'm excited what Cryptozoic is doing. Wish Prime does a Shazam versus Superman diorama. They might. You never know. I would imagine it'll be in quarter scale, though, if they do it. I don't think they're going to do any more of the giant dioramas like they did with all the Jason Fabok pieces. I'm curious, Chris, selling on the secondary market is bad as it is right now. I mean, I am selling a PF already knocked off over, I'm assuming maybe $100 on the price, and I still can't sell it. It was under $1,000 original. So Lane, I'm seeing it across the board. People are not selling at all, which if people aren't buying secondary stuff, that they're not buying as much of the new stuff either. It is certainly a buyer's market right now. It is not a seller's market. That could flip, that could change over time. But I mean, right now I just kind of say, keep what you have, enjoy what you have, surround yourself by these pieces that you love. Wait till maybe something switches a little bit. If you're desperate, if you're willing to sell it for $100 off. But my good friend Thor Gunderson from DCX has said it for years, and it really stuck with me. Patience. Patience is key to this hobby, and sometimes you just have to be patient. I think Wonder Woman and Supes work best in gold, but Batman in silver. So is he in silver? Is that what they did, Justin? I'm not sure. I guess I haven't seen it. Money Wasted Collecting, another Brotherhood member. Again, thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting the channel. I have a couple air purifiers and vacuum every day. Never really have dust issues. 1/3 is definitely the way besides X-Men. United or the fourth. So in this space, especially, there's not moving air. I am going to get looking into different air purifiers just for now until I figure out something for the system. But I don't have a ton of dust in here. I don't have a lot of, I don't have any air moving around really. So I don't think I'm going to have too much dust flowing around and flying around, but we'll see. Time will tell in this room. I'm still trying to figure it out. No, $300 off. Wow, Lane, that's pretty good. Where is that Batman versus Joker Dio? I don't know. It's supposed to be out this year. I can't imagine it coming out this year because we haven't seen anything from the Asian collectors yet, and usually that's who we see first. We have seen the Joker say cheese in Asian collectors' hands, so I would imagine that maybe that we might get that by the end of the year, possibly early 2024. So I think that's probably our best bet of getting something in, but I don't know. I just don't know how it's going to go. Ben Hizzle says they could do a first 200 to pre-order gets free shipping. Oh my gosh, that would help the company and collectors. I think that would be awesome. I don't know if they're going to take that hit though. I mean, that would be a big hit for the companies. But I don't know. Would it encourage me to buy? Yes, it would. Like if Prime One said, "Hey, first 200 get free shipping," I would not hesitate. I like to order through them because I get things a little bit quicker. There's other retailers that I absolutely love. Sometimes they take a little longer to get stuff out. That's due to shipping containers and other issues that they have to deal with, which I can't even imagine the stress of that. But yeah, I would 100% buy into free shipping. I think a lot of people would. Batman versus Captain America diorama. I knew it would not happen. It would be neat to see something like that, though. I know that there's been some crossovers in the past, and maybe that would revitalize. I just kind of wonder if somebody brought up in the Facebook group today that maybe it's not an issue of just the comic book characters not being as popular, but people aren't reading the comics as much as they used to be. And so there's less interest. Maybe comics aren't selling as well. So then versus the statues aren't going to sell as well because not as many people are into it. I just don't know. I just don't know for sure. Batman collector in the house. I'm surprised we still don't have that Blitzway Pattinson. I am too. Again, that was shown at San Diego. We've seen the production recently. So I would imagine he's done. I just don't know why he hasn't shipped yet either. It is pretty surprising. The free shipping thing, are you talking about that? The free shipping, Ben Hizzle? That free shipping could be a scam because what's stopping them from saying that you were not in the first 200? It's a good point, Lewis. I mean, that's a good point. How would you know? Hopefully a company like that would have integrity, you know? I would hope, but it's 2023, so you don't know. Do you know when we're going to see any pictures of Clayface from Legendary Beast? Have you seen anything on it? Yes, I have seen some initial renders about Beast, but I don't know how far in development they are. I'm sure Jay wants to get that out to us soon, and maybe I can reach out to him and see if he wants to show us a little bit more on the show. But I haven't seen anything really. I know Superman's up for pre-order. I think Wonder Woman's supposed to be next. And then Batman probably third. So I think it's probably going to be a while before we see anything for Clayface. But I know Clayface and Ra's al Ghul for me are like the most wanted. And I know that they have some other characters in mind too that I don't think they've revealed yet. So I'll let Jay do that. But I'm excited about everything they're doing. I'm excited about. I'm curious to know this year's Black Friday is going to be given with the current market. I would imagine that some of the companies are going to want to have some Black Friday sales. I'm also excited that I don't know if you guys saw it, but Sideshow has already teased their 12 Days of Christmas, which they didn't do last year, which a lot of us were really disappointed. And so I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that. I've never looked at this hobby as a reliable investment for a ton of profit. I just collect for fun when I can. No better investment than your own 401k or Edward Jones, way safer. You are not wrong. I mean, there have been times in this hobby where you could buy and sell and make your money back, sometimes make more money. But those days are, for the most part, over. There are some exception pieces. Like I think of like Batman Who Laughs or some of those pieces that still fetch a high dollar. Some of the samurai pieces still fetch a high dollar, but it's just I don't recommend this hobby as an investment. I think that you just surround yourself by the things you love and be happy with it. But I don't think at this point you should ever think, oh, I'm going to get my money back, because that's just not where we are in these days. Who's next to the Keaton cowl? Are you talking about this one right here? That's Samurai Batman, Joker, Tech 1000. I could see them doing that for sure. I'm actually kind of amazed they haven't, especially if they could do a Capullo version. That'd be really cool. Are you still getting the Vampirilla or Iron Man statue, just sticking to Batman related? I to be honest, I haven't decided. I'm still debating. I do have Vampirilla on pre-order. I have not ordered the Iron Man. I've let some time sink in a little bit, and I've kind of cooled down a little bit on the Iron Man. I went back and watched some videos from San Diego of the Vampirilla, and I'm like, oh, she is really great. I love Prime One's work. I still don't think she fits in my collection very well, and she's probably going to be a bottom shelfer, which is okay. But I just don't know yet. 99 people watching right now. Thank you guys so very much. Hit that like button if you would. That really helps me out. Thank you much. That Doomsday Legendary Beast approved artwork shown this weekend is insane. Absolutely, Justin. We're going to take a look at it, of course, on Rogues Gallery this Wednesday. And again, I just want to plug that show. We do have Tweeterhead coming on to reveal more of the 1/3 scale bust line. They're going to do some world premieres. I've seen a bunch of them, and you are not going to want to miss Wednesday's show, guys. You're not going to want to miss that show. Is there any art comics to go with the Samurai line? No. It'd be kind of cool if they did. I mean, obviously, well, that's not true. They come with art. So I think all of them or most of them have come with an art print. So there is art that goes along with it, but I don't think there's specifically any comic or anything like that that's gone around. I think it'd be cool, though. I'd love to see them do a storyline with that. Hey, there's Jeff Delaney right there. Secret Sanctuary, Chris. I think Batman is next, not one. Okay, maybe I had it backwards. So I'm actually glad to hear that, because I want Batman. I'm very excited about that piece. And so, yeah, that's great news. But I would imagine still some of the villains are a ways off. I think more than likely we'll probably see Joker as the first villain, because they've showed him the most. So we'll see. We'll see. Sorry if this was covered already, but do you know if Prime One is going to do a next level showcase soon? If history serves, I would assume there's going to be one like December. So stay tuned. I have not been told anything, but if you look at history's past, usually they do one right around Christmas time. So I'm excited about that. And of course, we'll do a live reaction show for you guys. We can't not do one of those. Are you planning to fit the bottom part behind you with comics? It looks like you have a few books there, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, I've put some, like my omnibus and stuff down there just now because I knew it would fit. But I've also done, like, I don't know if you guys can see the CGCs back there. My thought was originally just to put CGCs all along the bottom, but I just don't have very many, and I don't have the holders yet. But I am working right now. There's a great company right now that I'm actually going to be, they're actually going to be doing a sponsor. They're going to be a sponsor here on the channel, which is really exciting. Red Wolf Collectibles. And it's very, very good what they do with their stands. And so I'm hoping to have stands for all of my CGCs for the bottom shelf right there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we'll see. Ashley in the house. Hey, Ashley, hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great. Hi, Chris. I was able to take advantage of that $200 off coupon from Prime One Studios and was able to purchase the 1/3 scale Batman Detective Comics 1000. I think that's the name. 3 payments left. That's great, Ronaldo. That's fantastic. Prime One had a great sale. I don't know if it's still going on. I think it is. There was a major a major flub of their buy one get one free, which was very frustrating. I don't know if it was intentional. I think it might have just been kind of lost in translation somewhere with the culture, but it was buy one get like a little vinyl set free, and then you still had to pay a high shipping cost on it. So it wasn't a great deal, but there was like 50% off of things. There was coupons, so there was a negative to that sale, but there's also a lot of really great positives as well. So it is what it is. Not enough people read nowadays. Comics are a little bit of hard sell for the younger generation. It was great in the 80s. I mean, Arthur, like my kids could care less about comics. Could care less. And I think, a lot of kids these days, they just don't care. Dylan Hicks in the house. Hello, Dylan. Agreed. For me personally, it takes a ridiculous amount of anxiety and FOMO to spend MSRP or more for a used piece. I'm not huge on the secondary unless I know the collector well, and that's the hard part about the secondary is there's so many scammers right now. Like there's so many, people kind of filtering in the groups. There's just a ton of issues right now with that. So I don't know. It's scary to sell. It's scary to buy. How about the new 1/3 scale bust line from Tweeterhead that Superman looked incredible? Can't wait to see what they do with the Justice League of America. And again, we're going to show a bunch of them on Rogues Gallery Live this Wednesday. So again, Ben Hizzle, you're not going to want to miss that show. Some of the stuff coming, I'm very, very excited about. Very excited about. The new Red Sonja pops, but at $675, it's a bit steep for a 1/4. Again, those price points are $600, $700. They continue to be kind of along that line. It's a pretty dynamic piece. Obviously, she sells very well, so I think they could ask a little higher price point for her. She's going to sell out, no doubt. Good evening. The Tweeterhead reveal will include Medusa. I don't know about a Medusa from Tweeterhead. I don't know. Maybe it's part of their monster line. Maybe I'm not sure if that's what you're asking. Andrew Duffy in the house. Hey everyone, thanks for being here, Andrew. Prime One's payment plans are great if people don't want to deplete too much liquid asset at once. Yeah, I mean, I think it's great that any company will offer a payment plan. I think that's great. It's very, very beneficial. I usually don't utilize them, but I probably should. It's just nice. It's nice to have. And then you don't take such a big chunk at the end. Yeah, it's like, oh, there went $2,000 all at once. Like that hurts, BoardCube 1 of 2 in the house. Good evening. How much did I miss? Just about 42 minutes worth. Not too bad. Brad Ladner in the house. Hey, Brad. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Hope all is well. I'm excited for you and your trip coming up. With modern comics, the art is the best. It's always been, but the stories are some of the worst. Yeah, the stories haven't been great, but I agree. I think the artwork is at some of its best now. Yep, I knew what you meant, Andrew. I did. Okay, yeah, there we go. Jeff knew about it. Yes, Medusa is part of the Mythos and Monsters line. So I don't know if Chad will have something for me for that on the show. Of course, Jeff Delaney's going to be joining me as well on that show. So we'll see what we can show. But again, I know for sure we're going to see some of that DC line, and you guys are not going to want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. Now that you have the Batman cowl, can you see yourself getting more props, at least for your bottom shelves? Harley's mallet, Batman's utility belt, Two-Face's coin. I actually have a Two-Face's coin on Two-Face, which is really cool. I actually thought about that last year. I thought, maybe I could put him like a glass case. I could put kind of like a Rogues Gallery prop deal, like where Batman keeps all the weapons or all the pieces of the villains that he's got over the years. I bought this like really big top hat that looks like the Mad Hatter's hat, and I thought that would be, just to put that on display, and Joker's bang gun or something like that. I think that'd be really fun, but I just don't know if I'm going to go that way. But I think it would be cool at least to have the Batarang next to him, and I do have the NECA Batarang, but I don't know if I'll display it or try to get a better looking one. I don't know. Chris, you should make a video on the frames you customize on Art to Frames website. Okay, Eli, I might do that. That's a good idea. Maybe I could kind of do like a tutorial. the ordering process. Maybe that'd be a great idea. Again, I have to give all thanks to Dan and Eric. They were the ones I think that showed me first art to frame. I think maybe Dan was, but I know we all use them, and they do a really great work. So that's a great idea, Eli. Thank you. Appreciate the video. It's hard to come up with video ideas every single day. So again, thank you guys for your ideas. Hello to all you beautiful collectors. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Lewis. Appreciate it. And thanks to the shout outs to all the folks in the chat. Again, thanks everybody for being here. I really appreciate over 100 of you still hanging out with me tonight. It really means the world to me. So again, thank you very, very much. Art in the pre-code horror era was astounding. Never be an era like it. It's just neat to see the art evolve. I mean, art in the past was not bad. It just was different. And some of that art was more incredible than today's art. So it just depends on what you like. But it's just, I love art in general. I love it. He's still considering getting the penguin head bust. I do really like it. I really like the Catwoman bust, and the penguin's just weird. Like it's so different than the Batman cowl. But I love Danny DeVito, and like to have it's got a lot of cool presence to it. It's still just a head on a stick, and so I just don't know how I feel about it. I do want it, but it's expensive. Michael says, greetings from Portugal. Thank you very much. Hope everything's going well on that side of the world. Justin, I haven't yet. I did show my wife, and she thought they were really, really cool. So again, I'm just trying to budget things right now. And so that's definitely a possibility. I think I'm definitely going to put them over here by my door. Venom75 says, I hope everyone had a great Halloween. Thank you very much, Venom. Came and went quick, but I'm really hopeful everybody had a safe and wonderful Halloween. Didn't eat too much candy. Manuel's in the house. Thank you very much. Hi, Chris. The place is looking amazing. I really appreciate that, my friend. Hopefully you're doing great, and I appreciate the kind words. Says, at Secret Sanctuary, Hulk, smash that like button. Again, definitely check out Secret Sanctuary if you haven't. I'm sure if you're watching this channel, you guys know all about Secret Sanctuary, but Jeff always does a phenomenal job, and he's a great friend. Thank you much. Sorry, I'm going to be chewing ice, guys. My throat's going. Michael says, this camera angle is perfect. Thank you. I bought a stick, like this mount thing, which I think I showed it on the last show, but it's really helped. I think it's helped with the camera angle pretty nice. And again, I'm looking into getting another camera just to be able to like bring forward for when I do the unboxings and things like that. Has there been anything on the dark side release Catwoman? So I have not heard anything. I mean, I know she's still coming, Lane, but I just don't know of a release date for you guys yet. I think that they have had to be beholden to some of the companies. Scratch that. I think they've been beholden to the factories. I think there's a pecking order of factories, and I think that they've just had to wait their turn, which I'm sure they're very frustrated with. But I know they've been able to get out other pieces like Spock and Captain Kirk. Again, check out Secret Sanctuary if you want to see those reviews. Really great stuff from them. So I've been really impressed with what they've been able to do, and I'm excited about Catwoman. Do you think the Tweeterhead Mythos and Monsters line is the same scale as the new Sideshow Frankenstein statue? I kind of do. I think we've kind of guessed they're kind of more like 1/5. Again, Sideshow has not said specifically, but I do think that the Mythos and Monsters and Frankenstein and all of those, I do think that they will scale very close. I don't know if it'll be perfect, but I have the feeling that they will be very, very good. It's the same as like the Frankie Reborn is not scaled, but she's kind of more of a quarter scale. Fits really well with the Tweeterhead Catwoman along that scale. So I think all these scales are going to match up pretty close. I got a room tour filmed for you. I'll send it to tomorrow. I'll message you on Facebook when I do. That's perfect, Dylan. Again, just the Batman Statue Collector at gmail.com via Google Drive. And again, thank you again for all your great videos over the years. Appreciate it. And I can't wait to see your room tour. And I did reach out to everybody. If you're interested in being a collector on the channel, if you guys want to share your, if you want to share your collection on the channel, please reach out to me. I'd love to feature you. Wish they did some image comic statues. That'd be cool. Brad, I do. I usually have my little honey drops, but my drainage is awful this time of day. It's a really great time for me to go live. I should go live at 12 p.m., when I can actually breathe and my allergies are not so bad. Let's do an unboxing. Let's do it. Since I showed off that piece earlier, the Tony Daniel. Again, this is the one I'm selling. Right there, $400 if anybody's interested. Tony S. Daniel original. Let's open up this one. Got my little FedEx box right here. Little unplanned unboxing, but why not? As a thanks for all you tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Just talk amongst yourselves. Well taped. It's a box in a box. So again, I believe this is also 9 by 11, I think, is what he said on his website. And I did buy this directly from his website. Yeah, that's cool. Last time he sent a comic book, so he didn't this time. But again, this is my Tony S. Daniel right here, guys. What do you guys think? So it's pretty cool. It's got the Gotham City in the background. It's got Batman and Catwoman. So it's similar to the one I had, but it does match up a little bit better to the ones that the other pieces that I have. So anyway, it's got the lightning bolt in the background, Catwoman's face. But it's a cool piece. Got a signature there on the. So yeah, it's pretty neat. It's really cool. Yeah, it's awesome. So anyway, there's the live unboxing right there. A little Tony Daniel. So again, these are the. So it's a pretty similar look. But I just liked that there was a little bit more to this one. So yeah, thanks for live unboxing that with me, guys. That was cool. All right, back to regularly scheduled programming here. First a phantom sneeze, now a scratchy throat. I know. Trust me, I work with kids all day, and so I'm exposed to a lot of stuff. Chris, you inspired me to go the custom display route. Do you remember how long it took for fumes to clear the? It still smells like it. It's definitely better than it was, but there's not a lot of ventilation in this room, obviously, and so it still has a smell. So just be prepared if you do anything like that. I don't know if I would do the polyurethane again. I mean, what I use, like the Rust-Oleum stuff, I maybe just would have used just a black paint and then sealed it. I don't know. Maybe that's why my throat is getting dry in here, because there is a lot of fumes still in here. So if I go cuckoo, you know why. Slowly going crazy over time, which I've been doing for years. So Which of the She-Hulk? This is posed to Jeff Delaney. I'm not sure if he's still in here or not. Comic Nerd, please, again, hit me up, thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. I'd love to feature you on the channel. If we sent in pics of our comic fandom theme Halloween costumes, would that be something you consider showing annually on the Rogues after show? That'd be fun. That'd be fun, Justin. I'm cool with whatever. It's like this. I want this to be your channel too. Hey, Chris, when you commission a piece like the one Eric picked up for you at Comic-Con, what is the rough estimate for pieces like that? I'm sure it varies. So it does. Like this commission, again, the one I showed you is 400. This one was 500. So this one was more. Okay, this is $500. Some are like for that same price, the Ryan Benjamin one that I have, which let me show you. So that was 400. And it's like one of the coolest things I have in the collection. That was 400. Usually for some of the bigger names, Jason Fabok, David Finch, like some of those, I mean, they're usually over $1,000, like $1,000, $1,200 ish. David Finch's, I think his full commissions went from 1,200, which is what I paid at San Diego, where he's on top of the building. And now I think he's at 2,400. All of his prices more than doubled just since New York. So depending on the artist, they get very, very pricey. So it depends. Like if you just get a headshot, that could be anywhere from 400 to 1,000, just depending on what some do torsos. Every artist is different in what they charge. I hear you. I love when you say talk amongst yourselves. Here's a topic. I get that from SNL. I'm an SNL. I love SNL. Yeah. You're talking about the art. Ford fugitive running from Lee statue. 1/6 figure shot. First time here live. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Again, thank you for the compliment. That's awesome. My channel is only awesome because of you guys. Waiting to get my notice from FedEx and my Prime 1 point. Same. I'm right there with you, the Bears. I keep checking every day, but I haven't received anything. Usually I get like a text message or something when it actually hits the States. I would imagine in the next few weeks, it should be where we get that tracking number. Fingers crossed. Ben Hizzle, I'm looking for the 1/5 She-Hulk EX version. Yeah, Secret Sanctuary. Jeff Delaney wants that statue, guys. So if you have one and you're not a scammer, please hit him up. Do you have any of your artwork in the new Batcave? So I don't have anything up yet, other than the Alex Ross. I'm still just waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but I'm nervous. Yeah, it just depends on the commission. I mean, and again, the artist, like if you want a Jim Lee commission, it could be thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. If you want like original art, it could be $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 for an art page. It's very, very pricey. That's where I'm at. I don't know how to display it. I know what I like, but I don't know how. I need somebody just to come in and do it for me, and just be like, "This is the way it's going to be." I'm like, "Okay, thank you." Next year, I think, despite pricing, I think I'm going to try to get a white. Mr. Freeze. He strikes again. for the poor, pitiful Batman statue collector. Oh, sorry. Hi, guys. How's it going? Nice to see you. sorry about the freeze. So anyway, what I was saying, Lane, before we were so rudely interrupted by Mr. Freeze, to get my David Finch Batman surrounded by headshots of the villains. And so I'm commissioning, I asked for 3, but he said he would only probably have time for 1 or 2. But that's going to be my goal, is every time I go to a convention and he's there, I want to try to get a commission from him. Because I love him. I just absolutely love him. I had a Tim sale for sale. It was one of the Catwoman pieces. But I do have my Scarecrow from him but I'm not selling that one. Yes, Frozen Freeze. I'm expecting shipping notification any day for the Prime 1, Batman and Penguin. Oh, you're gonna love him. You're gonna love those. Iceman cometh, he does indeed. My internet gives me the cold shoulder all the time. I wish they could make some classic movie statues, Heston, Planet of the Apes in front. That would be cool. I think there are companies that are trying to branch out like that. I think PCS does a great job. Blitzway, they're definitely releasing more movie characters than they ever have before, and I think that's really great. Because there's so many great classic movies, and I think there's just a lot of great movie collectors in general that have movie rooms or have theater rooms that would really complement a collection room like this. Just imagine if this whole room was movie stuff. Like, it would be really neat. Which, if I ever move out of here, that's what this room will be. There's somebody's going to make this a theater room, which would be really cool. It's just set up that way. Obviously, we need some acoustics, some acoustic panels and stuff in here, but that's why I kind of wanted to design it like this. If we ever do move, God help us all to move these statues. But yeah, I just think that I think movie pieces are the way to go for a lot of collectors. They do overall. It's just that not everybody's willing to buy them right now. Not everybody's willing to pay $2,000 for a statue. You gave me a killer deal on a bunch of signed prints you had from one of the auctions. I need to use art frames for the rest. Hobby Lobby was $400 for 2 custom frames. Yikes. Yeah, look into art to frames. And again, I absolutely remember you from that auction. That was so cool. And I loved all those prints, but at the end of the day, like, I have so much art now. I just don't know where I'm going to put it all. So I'm really glad that it went to another collector that could appreciate it and that's actually going to frame it and do all that. So that means a lot to me. I'm really glad that you're the one that got it. My Prime 1 Lord of the Rings statues looks amazing. Those have all been really incredible. I think across the board. I think all of their quarter scale stuff. Guys, you guys know how much I love Prime 1. I think everything they do, for the most part, turns out really awesome. And so it's just a shame with the shipping, right? Because it's given them a bad reputation because of the shipping costs. But I still love their products. I love what they do. No doubt. Definitely, Fred. I wonder if anyone else would do it in Indiana Jones on a smaller scale and price. It's possible. Sideshow's done it. And I still feel like both of their pieces from the first 2 films have held up really nice. They never did a Last Crusade, but maybe they would. What's the difference between Batman and a shoplifter? Batman can go into a store without robbing. That's funny. Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate the humor tonight. That's awesome. It wouldn't be the Batman statue collector without Mr. Freeze. That is for sure. And this guy right here, he totally agrees. There he is, little BSC making an appearance tonight, saying hello to all you fine folks. Not gonna get in focus probably, but yep. Everybody say hi to little BSC. What's up? So much that I now have 2 little BSCs. So the company that did this, they got the wrong size. They were supposed to get a bigger size. And so I reached out to them and I said, it's like, hey, I love this, but it was supposed to be the bigger one. And they're like, oh my gosh, we realized our mistake. And we sent the request to corporate and blah, blah, blah. And they said, all right, we're going to send you the right statue, blah, blah, blah. So they sent it to me. It's the same size. It's the same size. So I don't know. I thought it'd be fun. Maybe on the next Rogues auction show, somebody can own a little BSC. What would you guys think? It might sell for a whole $1. We'll see. So anyway, little BSC statue could be going home to one of you. We'll see. It's too funny. I can't buy Lord of the Rings statues because I go broke. I hear that. I've been able to resist J&D so far, but if they ever make, that would be tough for me. I am a major Pirates of the Caribbean. If they did a Davy Jones and a Jack Sparrow or a Barbossa, I would buy a Barbossa for sure. Yeah, I would be in trouble. I would be in trouble. The Chris verse is real. Yeah, it's 2 of 2 now. So yeah, there was just one in existence, and now there's 2. So it's pretty funny. No, I just gave up. I'm like, it took so long for them. I mean, I got that done in June. And so I just got it recently. So it took so long to get it in. I'm like, yeah, just screw it. I'm just going to leave it the way it is and call it good. But it's still cool. It's still neat to, do if, these 3D things are fun. So pretty funny. Oh my God. 1/3 Davy Jones. I would be all in on a Pirates 3rd scale line. I didn't, Jimmy, I still haven't yet. It's still a possibility, but I haven't. Hush, Omnibus, do I already have one? I've got the Absolute. Have they never done a Omnibus? Maybe not. I thought they did for some reason. I bid. Yeah, Ragged Edge gets 2 bits. So hey, at least I know it's going to sell for more than $1. So that's $2 right there. That's pretty good. Thanks for the Sunday hangout. Bedtime in Nebraska. Yeah, I was going to say I'm wrapping it up now too. Time to get ready for the work week. C's 3rd statues. What Chris means when he says to talk amongst yourself. That's right. That's right. I just talk amongst myself all the time. Anyway, with that said, I'm starting to get a little punchy. I'm going to go back to putting on my makeup. And anyway, thanks you guys so very much for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. Hope you've all had a great evening hanging out with me. And again, it just means the world to me that you guys tune in for all my videos and just hang out and being part of the community. It's just awesome. So thank you again. Again, Rogues Gallery Live this coming Wednesday. I think Susan's going to be back with us again. And also, again, Tweeterhead's joining us. So that'll be awesome. And again, we're going to do all those world premieres. So can't wait to do that with you guys. And I'm sure Mr. Freeze will rear its ugly head, but we're going to keep pressing through. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button on your way out. And we'll see you in the back cave. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you all.